Hello again, Scott here with the Tourist Trap. I want to give you a little update on what's going on iRide for 2017. It's a way of new attractions coming, restaurants, a lot of stuff. Unbelievable. I have a big list. So let's get started. One of the first things that's going on is they are destructing and tearing down the old former Wet n Wild attraction. And I'm going to try to show you some photos of that right now, of some of the destruct work taking place as we speak, tearing down Wet n Wild, and they will be building a big high-rise hotel by Universal. There's still some of the structures are still standing back over through here, some of the water slides, but a lot of it is pretty much gone. Here, as you can see, some of the water slides are still standing, but there is a big empty space way over in there that is no longer kind of on the destroyed side, as you can tell. And as you can see over this way, they are still removing debris and flattening out this area of the former Wet n Wild. Not a lot left. A few standing structures, the Storm, and a couple of other water slides, but that's about it. They've got this almost cleared down, and it'll be a few more weeks and they should have it pretty much flattened probably. One thing on iDrive they do have is they have a little trolley. It's called the IRide Trolley. This here is stop number 6 north, and they do have a big map of all the different drop-offs, bus stops, and tells you what's at each bus stop in case you do get lost, which that's very handy. It's a pretty reasonable amount of a small fee to ride the little green trolley up and down iDrive, which is very, very convenient. As you can see right there, the Storm is still standing halfway. One of the tube looks like it has been cut off. Another thing you'll find on iDrive is a lot of these little Twisty Treat locations with the big gigantic ice cream cone. You can't miss those. There's a couple of them here on iDrive to check out if you're looking for some ice cream. Now right here is something you don't see too many places, is a Ponderosa Steakhouse. And they do have a Ponderosa Steakhouse right here on iDrive. Currently right here is the location of Hogan's Beach Shop, which opened during WrestleMania. That is a temporary location. You're getting ready to move right up here down the street, right across Sand Lake Road. And they are going to be located right here beside Mango's. Say Florida, says Florida Trends gift shop. I'm thinking maybe that might be where the new location of Hogan's is going to be, because it's going to be right beside Mango's, which is right here in this plaza. And they don't look like they have done anything to the Florida Trends gift shop, but it does appear to be absolutely empty. And this right here, right next to where Hogan's Beach Shop is going to relocate beside Mango's Tropical Cafe, they are building a parking garage. It's going to be called the Hollywood Plaza Parking Garage. It's going to be a 7-story parking facility. It's going to be right here next to Mango's restaurant. It's going to include Circo Orlando, a high-end Italian rooftop restaurant. It's going to have 880 parking spaces and 9,500 square feet of ground level retail and office space. And that's going to open in the fall of 2017, right here next door to where Hogan's is going to move to, which I do believe is this location right here, and Mango's Tropical Cafe next door. I am now down by the iDrive 360, and there's some new attractions and restaurants going in down here. One of the restaurants that they're working on right now is going to be called Uncle Julios Mexican from Scratch, and This is going to be a 8,515 square foot restaurant, and they're going to feature Mexican food from scratch, made with fresh Texas grown ingredients. Going to have a link in the description. And right over here on the side of the building, you can see the workers. They're working on the building for Uncle Julios, which is coming along nicely. And that should probably be open by summer. And one other attraction here at the iDrive 360 that's going to be happening, opening late 2017, is going to be a thing called Starflyer View. It's going to be the world's tallest spinning swing ride at 417 feet tall. The tower ride, it's going to reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour as riders reach the top and begin swinging. Oh my goodness, that is going to be something else. All these tall attractions going in. The ride will seat 24 passengers, and again, they're going to open sometime late 2017. I think Uncle Julio's back here is probably Mexican restaurant, might be open by summer. They're coming along pretty nicely on it. That's what's happening here on the at the iDrive 360 complex for 2017. Also coming to iDrive on the north side of iDrive is Polo Tropicale. They'll be opening their first iDrive location in July of 2017. It'll be a 3,642 square foot restaurant located near the north end of International Drive. They do have multiple locations of Polo Tropicale, Caribbean food, all over Central Florida. Very good place to eat. Have a link for that one in the description. And there is a small list still of items of things coming to iDrive. I do not know some of the locations of some of these attractions. They're going to be a Andretti indoor kart racing and games. That's planned for a summer of 2017 opening with a 100,800 square foot facility, including multi-level go-karting, laser tag, rock climbing, zip line, 12 bowling lanes. There's going to be I'll have a link for that. Also, a place called Top Golf. They expect to open sometime in the fall for a 3-level facility. It's a 65,000 square foot entertainment complex. They'll also have private event space and 102 climate controlled hitting bays for all you golfers out there. Also, Air Force Fun Orlando helicopter tours. They're going to be scheduled to take off at Orlando Crossing Mall this fall of 2017 with a 2,400 square foot facility, which will include a 2-story building with 2 helicopter pads. That sounds exciting. There's also Vineland Point. It's going to be a retail shopping center along Darrell Carter Parkway. And they anticipate to break ground in June of this year. Right now it's sitting on a almost 21 acre property with, it's going to have 225,000 square feet of retail space. And it's going to include a Burlington Coat Factory, Marshall's, a Boot Barn, First Watch, Ultra Beauty, the Neapolitan Pizza Company, plus I believe a Lucky Strikes bowling lane. That is the phase 1 of that won't open until spring of 2018. And a couple more items. It's a pretty big list of the things going on down here on iDrive. A lot of new attractions, not a lot of restaurants opening. There's a bunch of hotels expanding and adding. I can't list all those. I'm trying to highlight some of the things that do sound interesting. They're going to have an iDrive overhead pedestrian bridge. It's scheduled for completion in June of this year, and that's going to be a 410-foot enclosed bridge that will connect the Plaza outside the Hyatt Regency Orlando to the Orange County Convention Center here on iDrive, and that should probably help out a lot when they have the conventions and stuff going on. One of the other big things which is not going to come to pass, and be a reality is a big deal called the Skyplex Entertainment Complex, and they will open with a skyscraper. They'll have the world's tallest roller coaster at more than 500 feet in the air. Also, they'll have a thing called Skyfall, a 450-foot drop ride, which will be right in the middle of the coaster. And then they're going to have a Skyfly, which is a 600-foot tall zip line. They're going to have a Sky Surf Park. I'm not sure what that is. Sky Ledge Thrill Experience. I guess you're going to be on the edge of a ledge or something. That sounds a little scary. They're going to have a Sky Jump. It's going to be a 500-foot fall dive attraction. They're just going higher and higher with these attractions, 400 and 500, 600 feet in the air. I hope they're not trying to kill our tourists. But anyways, they're going to have a Sky Plaza retail and dining area with an open air promenade, an indoor arcade, a 450-room hotel, and a go-kart track. And this big complex, very huge project, 1.5 million square feet. And that is expected to open sometime in 2020. That's been in the talks for quite some time, but now they kind of got a date. So I'm not sure where exactly it is going to be located here on iDrive, but I'm for sure that's going to be rivaling the Orlando 360 complex with the Orlando Eye Sea Life Aquarium and Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and then now a new swing drop that they're going to add late this year. Well guys, I'm back in the car now. Hope I've gave you some information, a lot of information today that I did discover here that's happening this year on 2017 here on iDrive, with new attractions, new restaurants coming, and stuff beyond 2017 up into 2018 and 2020. A lot of information there to digest. There's going to be a bunch of links in this description for sure. Takes a little bit of time to run out and do these little videos. I do work full time, so it's quite a bit. And trying to get from here to there with some of the traffic. They are going to widen Sand Lake Road up to 6 lanes. That's a project they're working on that it bypasses to iDrive. That's another project going on. So there's a lot of projects going on iDrive, not just iDrive. Disney has all kinds of things. They're opening attractions. They're getting ready to open Pandora over at Animal Kingdom next month in May. And Volcano Bay getting ready to open May 25th. Universal, which sort of replaces the Wet and Wild, which I showed you earlier in this video of the destruction of that. That's coming along pretty good, and they're going to put up those big hotels there. So lots of more stuff for people to do and to become a tourist trap here. The tourist will become trapped right here on iDrive for sure. And right in front of me is a whole group of kids walking by in like a line. They must be on some kind of a field trip, probably headed over here to the Orlando 360. We're going to go over there and do some things over there one day, possibly, as time permits. So can't really think of any other updates or anything that I've left out. That was a lot to digest. Now, speaking of digest, I'm going to go get some food, and I'm thinking about going to Del Taco, which is a West Coast chain, but we have 3 of them here in Orlando. They are open 24/7. Really good tacos, super good breakfast, large menu. I prefer it over Taco Bell. Some might not like it, but I like it. The only taco place I know it makes a cheeseburger. Unbelievable the amount of items that they have. I've talked enough, so I'm going to go get some lunch. And remember, go out there, make it a great day because you deserve it.